Hi, I'm Wincenc, and I'm on the faculty of Stony Brook University and the Juilliard School. And my capacity as musician is almost solely and exclusively at this point in my life with chamber music. And I have to say that I credit my parents tremendously for this because they were both professional musicians. My father a violinist and my mother a pianist. And both my parents had us engaged with music very early on. With my sisters, we sang all the time. We sang incessantly, actually. And we would gather around and we would sing from musicals. We would sing in multiple part harmonies. We would do imitate the Swingle Singers, which was an old-time chamber music Vogel group, actually. All the time, the Budapest String Quartet was in residence in Buffalo, and so I watched them rehearsing constantly and would go to their concerts. Also, chamber groups that came into our home, and I think of the words of my mentor, Samuel Barron, whose position I have taken here at Stony Brook University, for example, and also the Juilliard School. And he used to say that chamber music is the most civilized way of making music. And I love to think about that gestalt of being with other people, and as in a marriage or in group family dynamics, this is the most satisfying way to experience harmony, disharmony, if that's what's happening, and also resolution of ideas and coming together. Probably, for me, I'm at my most integrated and my happiest when I'm collaborating with others. We have to spend so much time alone in the practice room, and yes, we bring in our meditating and our listening within. We hear the other instruments when we're alone, but when you then bring it to life in combination with others, it's electrifying and extremely exciting and highly rewarding. And so I'm just thrilled that the Silicon Valley Festival is bringing this to the community. I think that by instituting the Silicon Valley Music Festival, that you are now going to bring people who have never had any prior experience sensing, hearing, and nearly touching live musicians playing music, which is even more precious and delicate these days now that most people receive music through a recorded device. And to preserve and protect that is paramount, and this is exactly what the music festival will be able to do, is that in these intimate settings with small groups of instruments, the listener can be within feet of experiencing someone engaged in making music. And the impact is so dramatic and so profound that it's like an avalanche of excitement, and I see only more magic being able to happen in that circumstance. So the San Jose area is beautiful and very warm in its physical presence. However, there's a reality that it is often overshadowed by the fact that its neighbor city, San Francisco, has an explosion of an art scene. But how brilliant that the Silicon Music Festival can have right there in its own environment of the city of San Jose, to have artists of magnitude and of luminary stature be able to come to this area and bring music in the most visceral, first-hand way to the public. The public who will come and be able to see master classes, for example, to watch how young, emerging artists or serious young musicians who just find tremendous value and encouragement and confidence through studying an instrument seriously, and then to be able to work with the top of the top in a most reassuring, nurturing, inclusive way, regardless of the level. Though the music festival prides itself on having the very, very best brought to the community of San Jose. But this is a unique opportunity and unprecedented in most cases. And it's going to open up doors that is proportions that can't even be estimated at this point. But there's no question of the value and the need, and also the joy that it's going to bring. And none of the success of the festival could happen without the goodwill of everyone behind it, as well as the vision. But we need your support, and the community of San Jose is being called upon, and we are calling upon you to give generously towards a magnificent endeavor. We are thrilled at the possibility that you will help launch, be the part of the beginning of something very vital and very long-lasting in the community.